Have you ever had that gut feeling that someone might be into you, but they're doing everything they can to act like they're not? It's one of the most paradoxical situations in the world of attraction. You might feel like you're in the midst of an elaborate game of hide and seek, where the stakes are confusion, excitement, and perhaps even some heartache. They might play it cool, maintain a distance, or even resort to teasing you a little too much. While it can seem like they are effortlessly keeping their emotions at bay, the truth is their body language and subconscious mind are likely betraying them. Today, we will dive deep into the intricacies of attraction, revealing the 6 subtle signs that someone is secretly battling their emotions for you. These signs may be tiny, but once you notice them, you'll never look at that person the same way again. Sign 1. Physical clumsiness. Let's start with the first sign, physical clumsiness. This phenomenon happens when someone has a crush. Their body goes into what I like to call panic mode. Imagine an individual who usually walks confidently, speaking with charisma, suddenly turning into a bundle of nerves when you're near. They might drop their keys, trip over a step, or misjudge the distance while reaching for something. Why does this happen? When feelings of attraction blossom, the body's natural adrenaline kicks in. This rush can create a cocktail of emotions that leads to awkwardness. They might feel flustered, overwhelmed, and slightly off balance, resulting in comically clumsy behaviors. Picture a busy coffee shop. You're minding your own business when a friend of yours spots their crush across the room. As they make their way over, they knock over a chair and spill their drink all over the floor. It's a classic moment of panic. They laugh it off, but deep down they feel the heat of embarrassment, and every glance puts the spotlight on them. You can see the wheels turning in their head. What do I do? Should I laugh, or should I just pretend that didn't happen? For someone who typically has their act together, this sudden clumsiness is anything but coincidental. When you observe these slight fumbles, it's evidence that their emotions are jumbled. Sign 2. Sneaky glances. Next, we delve into one of the most classic signs, the sneaky glances. People who are secretly interested in you will often steal quick peeks when they believe you won't notice. It might start innocently. Perhaps you catch them staring just as you turn around, resulting in that quick head-turning move as they feign indifference to the surrounding environment. This fleeting moment of eye contact can create an exhilarating tension in the air. The subconscious mind can be a powerful thing. It instinctively gravitates toward what it desires. If they find themselves drawn to you, it's a clear indication of their feelings, even if they don't realize it yet. Imagine being in a classroom or a work setting where everyone is focused on a presentation. You suddenly notice someone casting discreet glances in your direction. Each time you briefly catch their eye, there's an undeniable spark followed by a quick look away, as if they've been caught stealing cookies from the jar. It's almost like a silent communication, a shared moment that speaks volumes. Look for those instances where you may be talking to a group and suddenly feel the weight of someone's gaze on you. Maybe you're telling a story, and you can just sense someone watching you intently, hanging on to your every word. If their eyes linger just a moment too long, it's your cue. Their heart might just be racing. Now, let's take it a step further. Imagine having the audacity to check their phone camera roll. If your face pops up as the most accidentally saved screenshot, you now have concrete evidence of their interest. It's shocking, yet oddly validating. You can imagine their internal monologue. I promise I wasn't staring too much. Sign 3. Playful teasing. Onward to the classic, I like you but I won't say it, so I'll just roast you tactic. If someone is constantly poking fun at you more than they do with others, consider this an indication of their affection. The psychology behind this behavior is fascinating, as humor often serves as a shield that softens the blow of vulnerability. Think of it this way. The individuals who employ playful teasing are trying to establish rapport and camaraderie. They want to catch your attention without the fear of being rejected or making their feelings too obvious. Picture yourself at a company event, trying to engage with a particularly charming colleague. They might start quipping about your coffee addiction, calling you the caffeine king or queen in front of others. While it might feel a tad embarrassing, deep down, you sense the laughter is their way of creating inside jokes, ultimately seeking connection. The key to teasing lies in its delivery. If their playful remarks carry hints of sincerity, like, "Oh, you're so obsessed with that band, I believe I should have a fan club membership for you," those layers of sarcasm can mask something far more genuine beneath the surface. Playful banter can show a healthy back-and-forth dynamic, making both parties feel comfortable. In fact, research indicates that couples who share a similar sense of humor often feel more connected and have stronger relationships. When teasing is reciprocal and feels effortless, it's a solid foundation for something deeper. Sign 4. Mirroring behavior. Now let's talk about mirroring, a subtle yet profound psychological concept. When you feel a connection with someone, you might find yourself unconsciously mirroring their behaviors, gestures, speech patterns, and even energy levels. This shows a deep-seated connection, highlighting comfort and rapport. Mirroring behavior is fascinating because it often occurs without people being aware of it. When you lean in to share a story and they return the same posture, it's as if you and your crush are engaged in a delightful dance, seamlessly moving in sync. It's a clear and undeniable signal that they feel a bond with you. Back in college, I had a friend who went on a date. He recounted how their conversation flowed effortlessly. Every time I laughed, she laughed too. When I leaned forward, she mirrored me. "It felt like we were on the same wavelength," he said. This mirroring became one of those truly magical moments where you realize connection is more than just physical proximity. It's mental and emotional too. However, be mindful. If someone begins to mirror you and then suddenly pulls away, it could indicate that they're experiencing an internal struggle with their feelings. They might feel vulnerable and unsure about the connection, leading to a retreat to their comfort zone. Sign 5. Mixed signals. Next, let's explore the territory of mixed signals. This push-pull behavior can leave you feeling as though you're riding a roller coaster of emotions. One day they're all over you, flirting, texting, and showering you with affection. The next, they become mysteriously aloof or non-existent, causing a whirlwind of confusion. Take a moment to reflect on a typical scenario. One evening, they text you late into the night, sharing memes and lovingly bantering back and forth about plans for the weekend. But then suddenly they go radio silent, leaving you wondering what changed. Did you say something wrong? Did you misinterpret the vibe? I recall a friend sharing her confusion about a recent date. One moment he was holding my hand, making eye contact, and the next, he was backing away, avoiding my gaze. I felt like I was in an episode of Lost. I had no idea where we were going. This emotional whiplash stems from their struggle between wanting intimacy and fearing vulnerability. They might want to get closer but feel panic set in, resulting in a sudden withdrawal. It's crucial to tread kindly when navigating their signals, as they could be wrestling with deeper insecurities and fears. Sign 6. Holding on to details. Finally, let's wrap up with the astounding ability someone has to remember every little detail when they secretly like you. Whether it's your favorite snacks, TV shows, or trivial facts shared in passing, this attentive memory reflects an investment in you and the budding connection. Consider this. You may have casually mentioned your love for a specific type of dessert on your second encounter, and suddenly it shows up as a surprise gift when they invite you over. That's not just a sweet gesture, it's evidence that they value your words and want to create shared experiences based on what matters to you. I once knew a girl who casually mentioned her favorite childhood cartoon show during a conversation. A week later, her crush surprised her with a vintage collectible from the show. She was floored. How did he remember that? She wondered, realizing that he had genuinely listened and absorbed her passion. If they know your coffee order better than they know your last name, or perhaps even how many siblings you have, you're probably looking at someone who is seriously interested in developing a deeper connection. So, did any of these signs resonate with you? If you're nodding your head and smiling, chances are you might have a secret admirer on your hands. The best way to handle this situation is to give it time. Patience is key in allowing feelings to surface naturally. Keep a close eye on their behavior. Observe their reactions, gestures, and how they engage with you compared to others. And if you're feeling bold, why not test the waters with a little flirtation? Perhaps initiate a playful conversation or suggest a casual outing to see how they respond. You could be surprised by what happens next. There's beauty in the uncertainty of attraction, the thrill of not knowing where it might lead or what surprises await. Trust that the unfolding story between you and this person can turn into something meaningful. Now it's your turn. Have you experienced any of these signs in your own life? Maybe you've seen some lingering glances, felt that embarrassing clumsiness, or recognized mixed signals that left you dazed and confused. We encourage you to drop a comment below, sharing your stories, whether they're heartwarming, hilarious, or utterly perplexing. We want to hear everything about your experiences, the laughter, and even the awkward moments, because they all play a part in the beautiful tapestry of human connections. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more psychology-backed insights into dating and relationships. Join us on this fascinating journey through the complex world of attraction and love. Remember, in the realm of connections, timing, emotional energy, and genuine engagement are critical components. Your experiences could unlock exciting opportunities in someone's heart, or even open the door to a budding romance waiting just around the corner. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.